How to sell more while saying less. I bet that title got your attention and you're clicking here and you're watching this all and you're looking for the secrets. And the true secret is that you've already learned most of the secrets. You might not be aware what the connection is with selling yet, and that's why I want to show you what you've already learned and how this is going to help you for other people to say yes to themselves, and when you offer them how that's possible with you, that they will say yes to you. Okay? So in order for people to buy, what do they need to believe? What needs to get done for people to say yes to a product or service? Well, the first thing is that the product is actually what they need. Now remember, with the now and the new, is that in the now, you let people experience what they are feeling, seeing, hearing, experiencing now, and then you elegantly bring them to a new opportunity, a new possibility, and a new where they can see, feel, hear, and know that that is actually possible and that they can buy into that new scenario. You start to see that you're bringing people from this is where you are now and this is going to be my product and service, and isn't that what you want? That's a belief that people need to believe in order for them to say yes. Another thought, another thing that is really, really important is that they think it's possible for them. You know, maybe you really elegantly said, you know, isn't this where you are? And they're like, yes, that's true. Thank you so much for recognizing. I feel so seen. I feel so understood. I feel so safe. And this seems so magical. I just don't believe that this is possible for me. And maybe you even recognize this with speaking. Maybe you saw me somewhere and you're like, oh my God, authenticity, congruency, confidence, I want to learn all of it, but this seems so far from my reality. Maybe you had some unconscious patterns about speaking up, why it was dangerous. So what got you from this is where I am, this is where I want to go, and this is how I actually believe it's possible for me? Maybe it was a personal story from the speaker itself. So maybe I told you a story about me being really uncomfortable and now presenting with, you know, like true openness. At least that's how I experience it. And that is what you can do in your story as well. Maybe you have a story about yourself where you were first and where you are now. An opportunity as well is a story about someone else. Either someone you helped or someone you experienced or observed, right? Maybe it's some data, a lot of people who went through this and all got that opportunity. Or a client testimonial, like an opportunity for from someone you helped, someone who was first associating speaking with going to prison and now is thriving and getting paid flights to go to speaking engagements, right? So first, we need to understand that this product is actually what I want and need. Then the second of all is I can actually do this. Third is I actually want help from you specifically. That's what people need to believe. Because maybe they need a product, they know that they can do it, they just don't like to learn it from you, either because they don't think you're credible, or they don't like you, they don't feel connected with you. There's something specific. Now, do you remember some 3 C's in the storytelling framework on how to pick the right stories? Credibility, community, and coolness. You're giving people leverage to like you as a person. That's why that stuff was so important, because people need to know who they're buying from and they want to relate, because people buy from people just like them or people they aspire to be more like. And that's what you've been already doing. Do you see how amazing of a salesperson you already are? And by the way, how can I not start with this? There are unconscious patterns about speaking up, but they're certainly also around sales. What do you believe about sales? Is it something that I believe, that rich people are evil and they're only buying stupid things and they're not helping? Or do you truly believe that when people buy your next step, your offer, whatever it is, that they will be a better human being? I really hope that you feel that you're grateful for me stepping up, selling you on this, giving you the invitation to go through this. Isn't this epic? Don't you feel like a new layer of you is unfolding? That's what people are going to experience with you as well. So just remember, when you're doing all of this, is you're doing it to impact. And when people pay and say yes to their next level, they're really, really obsessed about that process too. One of my mentors always says, when they pay attention. When you give it for free, they take it for granted and they don't really immerse themselves. So don't shy away from selling in general, okay? So we now understand that people need to know that the product is useful, that they are capable of doing it, that you are the right person. Now we still need to anchor in that now is the right time. Because people can dabble, they can say, okay, it is the right thing, I can do it, I want to learn it from you. But right now, argument 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, so many things why it's not the right timing. So in the story, you want to anchor in why now is an important time. And the next videos about the engagement levels are going to help you with that. For example, and I'm going to give you a preview. You can, for example, say, who would love to take action like right now? Or you anchor in that action takers are the ones that you want to be. For example, you tell a story about someone not taking the action, someone taking the action right away, who would also love to get all of these results. Or what is the cost of not taking action in this moment? Well, the consequences for me were blah, 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 and you tell a little bit of a story. So you start to use those different beliefs to already intertwine them in your story. So it's not so much you tell your presentation and then the sales process starts. You are actually influencing people all along from an open heart, from real intent, from really helping people on the other side. That is the most important thing. If you're selling something that's not helping the world, then stop watching this, okay? But I know you have, so that's why we're doing this together. So what I said in the engagement videos, you're going to learn more about really, really bringing people from A to Z. And every single time you are the leader in the process, bringing them from the beginning to the end, where they experience the saying yes. Now, before we go there, I want to share one last bonus tip, okay? Because what is a great way for people to say yes? Is that in a mood where they feel a little insecure, they don't know they're good enough, and they're just thinking, this product is probably what I need it now, and I want to learn from you, and I think I'm capable, I'm just not completely sure. Or is it, oh my God, this is amazing, yes, 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 yes. It's the second one, right? So the emotional state is very important, but this specific bonus tip is around the applause. Imagine you're introduced and the host is like, oh my God, it is you! And the crowd is going bananas. And you're like, oh my God, this is awkward. And you just start. What you're doing is you're interrupting the buying energy. So when people applaud, let them. Take the awkward silence for yourself, because for you it's probably really long, but let them. Let them say yes from the beginning. A sale is not made in the end. The sale is made throughout the entire talk. And now you understand what an amazing salesperson you already are. So imagine just you integrating everything you learned, not only in a so-called keynote, but just everywhere in life. So the sales opportunities, the stage opportunities don't just come when you join a call. Don't just come when you apply. They're already right in front of you, and now you know how to optimize and recognize those opportunities. Mwah! I'm so excited for you because you're helping the world become a better place. And in the next couple of videos, we're going to understand how you are going to get that energy even further up, and how are you going to get that engagement the whole entire time. So let's go.